Okay. Why does that sound weird? That's fine, don't care. Now I just need to figure out where the heck I want to go. I could. I just realized, technically, this, or actually, I figured out, like, you go, this is your first outing in the story, and then it goes to here, and this is a different orientation. The map is, if you turn your head to the right, that's mess around with this hurt. Is this where Pleasant Valley is? Man, they mess with the orientation a lot. I don't even know where. Actually, yeah, I do. Actually, they do still mess with it. I just think. However you see the map down here is not the map you see in the game. So I guess Lake Inlet might be where the... I think Lake Inlet's gonna be it's either here, where the next... where the next chapter's gonna be, in episode 5, or here, or maybe all of this area. Maybe Desolation Point might be one, but I got a feeling to keep you on your toes. Yeah, I got a feeling this is gonna be the next one because inaccessible in the heart of Timberwolf territory. They're pretty much gonna put it here. I doubt they're gonna pull you up all the way to Black Timberwolf Mountain. They already had Blackrock in the last chapter. There's a lot of caves there. I just finished like the exploring missions. So now I'm trying to figure out. Let's. Another one. A mysterious geomatic storm has brought your plane crashing down to the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? Oh, let's get comfy. We're gonna be here for all day, at least. I'm not on this screen though. Oh god, that would be pain. You know, I need to take off all this dirty shit. I just got done with school where like all this stuff is dirty and as fuck. Okay. So, how long can I survive? Fuck. I am glad I got some settings turned around because. Oh, that thing was choppy before. Okay. Book, radio. It's easy to tell whoever's here was long gone. Man, I kinda like playing this story. You get a lot of cool shit like that they just give you. Killers? Flares. Handy. I forgot the toilets had water. I haven't used them in a fucking while.
I think I can use this.
I don't get why it's not automatically putting on stuff. It used to do that in the. Or it does that in the story mode. Is that like a setting? Imperial because I am American. Painkillers. Man, I'd really like to go for the painkillers. I really need different shoes. Fucking hell. Oh, hello. I wonder if any key.
I could use this.
Hello. Don't need scrap metal yet. I remember there was good shit.
Never would have thought to look here.
I never thought there was. I thought there would be some good stuff in here, but I know there is in the story mode, but I'm not sure if there is or not. Oh, there's at least something here. I got a feeling there's gonna be something in these lockers. Probably I need a probably.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Chemical because. Alright, let's guess this sucker. Oh. Alright, so 10 or 9. 10, 9, 21. 22 actually. Okay, 22. Oh, yeah, you got it.
That'll come in handy.
Oh, heck yeah. These are like one of the better shoes in the game. And I got cured leather for ripping this shit. Man, I forget you do that. And I forget how to put this I don't want to search those. I don't think I'm gonna find anything.
Someone's stash.
Actually, this would be better than nothing. Eventually, I'll get some better stuff, but right now, that's the best I can do. Eventually, I'm gonna head to Ash Canyon because I think I did some reading before I actually kind of did the sparkle stuff, and apparently there is some good stuff you can find. I do know that you can find a rifle behind here. At least I think so. I don't remember. I very well could be just wrong outright. I don't remember if you could have. I don't know if there's anything ever in the visors. I just check them just to be careful. Okay, so you can see it if you. So if it is in there, you'll see it. I guess not. I wouldn't know unless I checked that one. Probably. Pork and beans. Might find one in. Actually, I might find a pry bar in the gas station. Or at least I'll find one in like one of these houses. There's a house here that's under construction. I'm just gonna find it. I don't know what it is. I think it's that one. Not confident it is, but check just in case. This is the one that needs construction. No, okay. And I don't have a map, which is odd to me. I already know where I would find a map of this area. I do know that construction houses have some. They don't. They don't have. They have 2 doors, so
This'll
we
come
can
handy.
always find them. Or you can always just look for a house with 2 doors, and that'll be the one. Man, I wonder if is there anyone actually here, if that one person that it says is viewing is just me. Oh, interesting. In the yeah, in the game, these 2 houses actually I think don't have. You can actually go in these 2 houses. I think they're like they're not. Last time I checked, they're not supposed to be like destroyed like that. This house is actually just to me. Oh, I see. Fire log? I'm gonna yoink all your water. Hopefully you don't need to take a shit. Ooh, flashlight. That'll come in handy later. Dog food. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go check the gas station. It might have. It's probably a better spot that I would possibly find something. I wonder what died. Probably a little rabbit. No, that's actually a person. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, they forced open the whole gas station. Well, good thing I found the primer then, because I probably wouldn't be able to get here in the first place. Gives you a lot of places for. Gives you a lot of places to get food.
I think I can use this.
Oh yeah, this is a. Forgot. This is a. It's a survival only thing. Water?
Wonder if the owner's around.
Probably not, bud. Hey! Ski jacket. Well, so I should be alright with all my stuff, I guess. And I still don't have a damn map for some goddamn reason. Okay, hold up. Is there an actual... In survival mode, the map starts out blank for each region. Oh, you need charcoal. That's what that stuff is for. It's not for burning. You gotta use it for stuff. Okay, where is it at? Probably up there. I think I still can go back and get it. I realize if you want to check out how your stam's doing, just strafe to the left or right. It won't keep you running, but it'll keep recharging it, at least. I wonder if I'm going to find any wolves around the area, because I know there's... Because most of what I know about this game is from story mode. And story mode takes some liberties of how it interacts with things. It's almost like this area is supposedly... It's like you don't see anyone in any of these areas. Either they all escaped, or they're all dead. But I am hoping they just escaped. And I can't wait to go get some better stuff because whenever I'm playing this game, I will be a damn pack rat. Oh, come on. There it is. Okay, they're gonna use charcoal or will eventually just be doing this thing. I should have read it whenever I saw it. Piece of charcoal usually found and burned out. Okay, use. Do I have any more? I guess I use it all. First try, you only use it once. Okay, so you will eventually run out. Like, run out, you're not getting any more. Condition range. Well, this is gonna be fun. Carcass harvesting, cooking. Well, I hope I can figure out this stuff eventually because I would like to get into it. I haven't really messed with. I mean, I haven't really messed with any of this stuff, but I'm probably gonna just go to the Milton house. And just spend my time there. Stamina battle. I can't remember that this was anything else in the story.
It worked.
Alright, so what we have for dinner? Probably one of these bang up cans. Okay, lantern peel. Nice. Am I gonna go lantern? That'd be great. Coffee. Soda. Coffee. Matches. I would love to find a camp right here if I could. I guess not. I could have gone here, but honestly it's probably eat it. Okay. So, cook you. I got no idea what that icon on the side is. I thought this was less than Aurora outside. Is it? It is! Oh, inside. This area is kind of dangerous whenever it's like that. Or it's kind of a bit more dangerous to be in the area. The sky. Even more shit. Oh. Not a soda, no rifle. Okay, what's the worst talk I got? I don't have any cloth that might be able to scavenge some somewhere. I'd like to get this repair skill up as fast as I could. Oh, I realized this. Took it stuff. And shit, damn water flow. Well, I will say it's a great way to, these roads are going to see in the dark. Well, that's a revolver ammo.
I could use this.
Someone either lost the gun or they lost a lot of ammo trying to use the gun. I could have started there, but I wasn't. There's not really much in that area you can really do. And I just realized I got knocked out, missed your leg, and then they took me through Pleasant. They probably took me through the ravine, and then that's where we wake up in this third, fourth chapter, and then they whisk you through Pleasant Valley all the way up to Black Rock. So technically, by the time Astrid gets to Coastal, Crumbling Highway, or any of these areas, I guess the Coastal Highway, because this is like straight to the mountains. And I got no idea where she ends up here. Maybe the Bleak Inlet? I don't know. I don't know, but this game really mess with. Early on, always you got, because you never know when you find something else. Canadian classic. So what can I make? Make every single one of these. Okay, so technically you don't have to be too. Okay, so you don't really have to be. See, we're very well can't just go straight. Beginning, you don't have to learn the recipe. Why? I did have to learn the recipe before it was you get the opportunity to do this pretty much, but like, unless you like you're gonna spend. I think unless you like end up making it so you learn. I'm not sure what difficulty you need to be on for it to be like worth it to go get I don't know what difficulty you need to be on before it's worth it to go grab anything like anything like a full-skin coat, no? Full-skin jacket? A bear pelt jacket? That's a thing. Okay. Wasn't working. I don't know, wasted. If I need to, I'll keep it up there, but no. Finally, I got this fucking. Weird playing this game like compared to the story mode because story mode actually had like stuff that was different with it. So like this this area, like, you don't see all the... Like, some areas, like, they're there but not, because, like, mission events, like, call for you to have them.
Can't feel my hands.
And this is the thing, like, in, Chapter 4. You don't even need to... Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know they had this.
Could end up being useful.
Ah. Okay, okay. And those really don't bother me, but do give me that. So eventually, see volume. So you technically have full volume. Skills. Okay. Skills do not carry over between survival mode games or challenges, unlike feats. What kind of feats are there? Cold fusion. Okay, book smarts. 10% benefit from each completed research book. Cold fusion. Permanent 2 plus 2. Salt. Efficient machines. 500 days. Consume 10% fewer calories. Firemaster. Start with level 3 fire return skill. That's pretty good, actually. Sprint 50 kilometers. 31 miles. Sprinting burgers, 24% move calories. Snow Walker, travel 100,000 kilometers, so a million kilometers. And you get stamina bar recharges 20% faster. Spent 20 days outdoors during a blizzard. Speed reduction reduced by half or quarter. Snare 100 rabbits. Snares are about twice as efficient. Straight to the heart. Use or consume 250 cups of coffee. Go or emergency stims. They last longer if you do that. Dark Walker. You're less fatigued at night, but more fatigued during the day. Oh, that's interesting. So apparently you can. So these aren't really a thing you get on. Is there anything in the challenges you really get for those? Like if you defeat Nomad, do you get anything in it, or is it just like a challenge and you get nothing out of it? Or is like you get rewards for this one? Does I guess it's just a badge of honor. Yeah, I think these are just badges of honor, but that's all you get of them. Man, I can't wait to see how these ones attack it, but I don't think they have any more, actually. Dang it. Oh, hit it.
So cold.
Heck. I think there's a place I can fire. I'm trying to figure out how to weaponize that. And then realize technically this just kind of makes it so you can't really, technically can't go up to this area. So if you want to go into the mountain now, you gotta leave without, comfort. At least I think so, unless there's another route. At least not go to this hole. I have issues with feet. I feel like there was something here in story mode. I don't remember what it was. Use that. Yeah, there's something here, but I think you just lose those packs up and leave. Hey, there's a cave. Hello. There's a campfire. Where's the body?
That should help warm things up.
I need to get that thing red for it. Oh, there you go. Nothing. Even nothing. Okay. Don't want to do that. Stand here. 10 hours straight. Research. Oh, nothing. Damn fire. Oh no, I'm also starting myself. Ish. Okay. Well, I don't think anyone ever wants to say, hey, they want to eat dog food. And that makes my guy eat dog food. Okay. Back.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint. My energy is just disappearing. dusk, so night can't be far behind. I've never felt so cold in my life.
Let's get the next area so I can work on. I actually like the history lake area. Last time I've been there was during the chapter 2 for a moment. Honestly, the area worked out pretty well because it had a lot of little spaces you can go into and just hang out. So far, Chapter 2 is the only one that I've seen that puts you in multiple regions. Chapter 3 has just first minutes. Not first minutes. Pleasant Valley is like one you go into in that chapter. Even though it's cold down here, so if I need to, I gotta get fire, take a torch out of it. If I can find one. There it is. If not, it won't take the fuel, which is, I think, is a great design choice. But you still have to have some kind of resources to try to start a fire. But if you fail, it just means your kindling went out. can't really get many durability out of these things. And that only gets like half the durability. Alright, now I get some fuel. Taking the coal because it works actually. I wonder where I should make my place actually, because there's some. I would like to get a place where like it has all of the crafting places you need. And the thing I know is that those you can find them, but sometimes not easily. This is yours. Actually, I wonder, can you start a fire? You can start a fire with a torch. And then use the torch as its own flame.
Come on.
Interesting.
That did it.
Okay, so you can use the torch to start embers, and then you gotta use your own thing to make it work. I've never actually tried that, using a torch to make a fire. Oh! I didn't realize they actually just... Ah! So I'm basically at his house immediately. What was his name? Was it Jeremiah? They'll probably have his knife. I don't know if his knife is in here. But I do know that whenever you leave this place, they'll give you all of your shit back and you can't go in here anymore.
This stuff will come in handy.
Hey, Trollmaker, great. I actually already wanted that. $50? $50, 55, 55, 15. Okay.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Electric ammunition. Cloth. Painkillers. I might find nothing. Okay. feel like this place was set up differently whenever I first came in here.
I think I can use
The
this.
wilderness kitchen. Cozy.
Too much stuff to carry.
Wonder where I can find his knife at. Yeah, Jeremiah is the name. Pre-Redux. Was it told in pre-Redux Rentermute? Okay, so this was a... Can you find it in the actual game? No. Okay, it's a story mode thing only. Let me... I'm gonna have to look through all this stuff because I don't know what's in where. Mystery Lake. Okay, so I get base locations of the Trapper's Homestead, though. Trapper Homestead has the most secure surroundings aside from the bear. Aside from bear. Great. It's good hunting. Trapping in the area does suffer from a disadvantage of being rather far away from other key locations. Okay. Camp office. The only disadvantage is that there's a lot of wolves. A lot of space to store gear. 2 stoves. It's probably the best way. Probably might be the best spot. I don't know. Camp office. First aid. I got a lot. There's a lot of places I could put stuff. So I can technically get rabbit, beer, and wolves will be in the area too. So if I get a gun, I can easily hunt them. Uh, bear. Is there a way that you can? Maybe under the any range weapons that suffer from blood loss. So seeing around is lethal, but may take many hours for the animal to bleed out. Okay, so best chance scenario to take out a bear is literally murder. So probably distress pistol. Uh, hello. Hmm. Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay, so it still works. Okay. Boy. So if you make it try to bleed out with a hunting rifle, it'll take an hour, to if you hit it in the head. If you hit it in the neck, 90. If you hit it in the torso, 2 hours. So I think the all shots that cause blood loss are lethal, but excuse me. So best chance scenario, take distress pistol, kill in 30 minutes if you hit in the head. So I can't find a bear in the area, but okay. So Lone Lake Cabin. Oh, this Eastern Shore. Some supplies can be found. Yes. Yeah, I can actually just hang out in that area, I guess. But let's get there first and then sleep. While it does mess with that. And I just realized I have a 2-pound rucksack in my pack. I'm gonna keep it actually because it gives a lot of stuff when you harvest it. A lot of cloth when you harvest it, so it's great to have. Hold up, I'm gonna pause right here. And if anyone wants to know what these pauses are, it's me looking at the wiki. uh, story mode has story mode. The rifle is fucking beautiful. Okay, locations. Mystery Lake under a staircase on the lake trail behind the camp office. On the oh wait, there's a one actually here. If it says it is. Oh, I just realized those are possible locations, not guaranteed locations. So you might get lucky, you might not. Okay. Okay. I honestly really like the story mode with its map. I think it's a good idea to. I think if you ever want to play this game, you want to play the story mode first because it gives you the whole full map. So whenever you go back into it, you can just know where you're going all the time, or at least know the area enough to know where you're going for any of the story locations. It'll at least help you get started if you want to start a location. You want to start in the mid. Now, so you want to. So if you want to start in Mountain Ton, Mystery Lake, Broken Railroad, Forlorn Muskeg, Pleasant Valley, or Blackrock. You can play the whole. Get to chapter 4. You can play Blackrock. At chapter 3, you can play Pleasant Valley, or you can start in Pleasant Valley. You don't necessarily have to do it, but they are good for knowing the area because you get the full picture of the area. If you're gonna like start in chapter 2 is the Industrial Lake, Forlorn Muskeg, and Broken Railroad. Is that the name? Yeah, Broken Railroad. I wonder if that gets easier to see the more you go out of it. And I guess, and it does kind of, I will say, it does make it so you want to stay in the area for longer. Because once you get out of an area, like, what are you going to do? Remap the whole area? Stay in the area long enough, you'll map it all out yourself. And it is not a far away unless... I think actually part of why it does give you a good vantage point is because I'm not high up. I think the higher you are, the more you can see, the better you can look at. So I'm going to take a guess to say that I'm going to
I think I need to lay down.
If I go to the towers, I might actually see a lot. And I can make myself more efficient. Honestly, this is kind of like... I am learning this as much as whoever does see this is gonna see this and be like, I know as much as you do if you've never played the game before. Or I know enough, and I just don't know anything about the survival mode.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Ooh, hunt. Nice. Survive the outdoors.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. And I never realized they had a steering wheel over here. I wonder if they actually base what you can draw with your... I wonder if they actually base it off of, like, actual what you can see, or if, like, just based on height. Because there's some areas where, like, it's really damn flat. Like the lake. It's a large area, but... it's not high compared to everything else. Like, you can see the whole thing. You can technically see it all, but like you can't really. You couldn't really. You probably couldn't feel the draw at all if you would try it.
Too cold to think.
I'm gonna get some sleep because I am gonna run out. Frozen corpse. Okay. That's a lazy. this, but don't do that. I think I'm in the area where I do know I'm kind of like heading towards that one. Towards where blanking why am I going? The watchtower. I really hope he finds something else to eat because I don't want to use this flare. I only got two. Or we can just hold them. I guess story mode is probably a better way to learn the game, honestly. Because it will kind of hold your hand. It's like for the beginning. Alright, piss off. Another one, so I don't actually know how to do it. I didn't get it going.
I'm getting weaker.
Drink this because do that.
Damn. Freezing.
Oh, the flare's kind of hot. Okay, can we stay here for now?
So cold. Just want to lay down for a
I
bit.
want to get up to that firewall. That would be a great place. Well, let's see. Where has the beds? Oh, right there. Flares are good for at least I don't think you will be able to see well, I'm at least gonna check each one of these. Find a spot. Hunker it down and then just
Need to close my eyes. Something's making me feel really tired.
yeah, that's just not going to sleep yet.
can always use more food.
Can opener. Nice to have, but not useful till we get a gun.
I could use this.
Okay. Probably want to go for super. It's gonna. Oh, there's the roar. And I already slept past it. Actually, I don't think
Never been
that
so hungry in my
messes
life.
with your, because I have done that in the normal thing where like, or I have done that in story mode. You can very well just go past 0, as long as you don't keep it within that like for a day. You'll still get the well-fed bonus. It's like plus like 11 pounds. And I don't really know what that is in metric. It's 5 kilograms. Okay. Wait, does that mean the bonus is higher in that or no? I don't know, but oh, I forgot I had this thing. Um, I yeah, I could just keep it around, I guess, for now. Alright, I want to go back up the mountain. At least the roar isn't out because while I could use a flashlight to keep myself safe, I don't necessarily like staying out in auroras. Well, it is kind of like, well, you use it in the story mode a lot often. It's not too useful. I would say it's like one of those, it's like a hazard, like a blizzard. That's pretty much what all it is to me. It's just a I hope this comes out right because it does look better on that screen, but I'm not even sure it looks good on my screen. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna sprain wrist. Oh, that's a decoy? No, I'll keep it. Not hard to get rid of the sprained wrist. You can either rest for 4 hours or you can just take what I just took. It's handy in a way, but honestly it's like if it's slightly resource intensive and maybe the straight beginning, but you probably could make it work. Probably more efficient than trying to like just going straight 4 hours of rest and then making it work. What I really don't want to deal with is the fucking rib breaking because those things take forever. And I don't remember how I get up here. I definitely don't want to go that way because I'm gonna break my fucking legs. Okay, well, time to go the sketchy way. This is where crampons would probably make it better. Yeah, I'm gonna get a sprained wrist or sprained ankle. At least now I'm on the path though.
I don't.
I think depending on depending on the difficulty, it'd probably be harder or more difficult to like just go straight for like just take nights. And I think with hard difficulties, you would want to save what you have for like the really hard, like the things that absolutely require it. Like broken ribs, you can heal a sprain by just resting, but there are some that like I think burns don't really heal by themselves. So you gotta like, unless you want your condition to be down all the time, like, or you're willing to deal with it, you're gonna need to fix it with pain meds and bandages. I am not liking the music because it's kind of spooky. This game does know how to make you feel terrified at night. Or at least that's how I feel about it. I do like this story of this one though. It's like very good. Well, that's probably where you get a rifle.
Could end up being useful.
Bandages, antibiotics. Is that another book? Yes. Okay. Whetstone. Take charcoal, and let's light it up in here. I could probably just take a... Or...
Come on. Come on.
Actually, I don't know. That actually works well. Ah,
Turned out
fuck.
pretty well.
Oh, it's the embers. Well. Another cleaning kit. The pot makes it faster, but I need the pot for something else. Okay, I'm gonna cook coffee at least. And no, I need water. Okay. Cook you. Pick up you. I'm gonna cook that. Space. Eat that. I could probably just read for an hour. And it's gonna be in my fire starter? Okay. So I can reach it for 5 hours. I'm gonna research for 5 hours. And it melted up and stuff. Great. At least I got Coke. I wish it was a different tab, but I do get why they put it here. Oh. I didn't even know that was there. I wonder if I can use this, or is it going to tell me that I can't use it? I can use it! And it does go based off of that. Okay. So at least does go based on height, so the higher you get, the more you can see. I can see a pretty good ways. Let's see if this will help me see more. Is there a fast way down, or do I gotta go down the long way? I know my way to the place I want to go, but it's honestly like one of those things where you would rather... I would rather find this place where I can find a forge. To like, find a forge and all kinds. Each has its own workshop. I wonder if you... Actually, I don't even know where you can find workbenches. Because there's different types of workbenches you can find. But I'm starting to wonder if each of them has their own type that you don't really get to see. Like, they probably just hide them in the story mode. Like, maybe like in Jeremiah's thing, you didn't have that safe thing, you just the locker was there. Trapper's cabin. Hold up, I wonder.
I believe that we have to go to a non-negotiated price.
I would just check in to see how this would work based on other stuff. Can I filter anything out? Compressor, nope. Virtual cam. No, where that is. Okay, oh, I just realized how I can maybe how to make that work, but yeah, I don't see anything.
Cold is making my head feel thick. Die if I don't warm up soon.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, right over the bridge is basically the central camp, or like the camp office. have fishing tackle, I can always get fish. I can make fishing tackle out of scrap. And also this place is pretty good, so if you ever need a escape, you can technically use
This'll come in handy.
you can technically use the furniture. You can use what was it? I lost track of thought there. What was I thinking about? Oh, you can use that back door as an escaping. Oh great, there's a corpse.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Nope, left behind. Yeah. What the fuck is that name? Okay. Beansy and I came up this way in the summer when we were knock-kneed, goofy kid. We fished and played with the woods made out of sticks. Oh, swords made out of sticks. Wove leaky baskets from the reeds. You could row across the lake. Those little cabins at the far end where tourists came and fished, hunted deer, and had their parties. We stood behind the counter and watched Dad welcome them. Looked at the guest book and read the names. When the summer was nearing its end, the cattails turned to fluff. We blew our wishes to the sky to come back, always. Contributed by backer number 4675. I have no idea what that name is, but I got a feeling it's supposed to be like, hey, this is a name that is not right. Yeah. Oh, it's a dream catcher. Seems like somebody just made a story about like their childhood pasture. And I need a break. Alright, I am back. I decided to bring my cats in here for some damn reason, so if you hear any noise, it's probably them. Or, I don't think this microphone will pick it up, but they will definitely make the noise. What are you wanting out? Alright, you're both going out. You are getting chunkier, Chase. Alright. If anyone ever wanted to ask, they look. I got two cats. And if you ever seen, uh, fuck, what was his name? I don't know, but his cat's name is Genbo. If you ever seen Genbo, that's basically what it looks like. Okay, now to figure out stuff. Oh, really? I only need one to make that? I needed four. You need four to make this thing, so I thought you need like a good amount. I guess you don't. Hmm. I don't know. Oh well, I guess you technically could get all of these. You could wear all of them. You can get a bearskin coat, a deerskin coat, or deerskin boots. You can get the deerskin pants and boots. I don't know why you want the hand wraps, but those probably just. I think they're literally just like to be like, hey, I need something to cover my hands because if you don't, then like, then you just murder your, like you start getting frostbite, I think. And I definitely want this. And it takes 10 hours to make that? Is there a skill that makes it easier? Hold up, I really need to check, see if there is. Crafting. It almost feels like the story mode and survival mode are basically like two alternate timelines, or or it could just be like, yeah, I think this is like I think it's literally just what an alternate timeline where like actually I actually just read the more of the wiki. It says it actually just says it's kind of alternate timeline. Suggesting timeline of events are was unfolded, or alternate timeline of events. Yeah, so it seems like this is what would have happened if, say, they didn't show up in time. Like it's possible Grey Mother like was killed. It's possible Grey Mother was killed like because you don't see her house. You don't find her in her house, and like her house is completely taken away, or her house is completely just nothing in there. It says she's presumed to be burned alive with the other inhabitants of Milton. Yeah, so yeah, okay, yes. And also says on number 9, Trapper's Homestead lies dormant, with Jeremiah presumably being killed by the old bear since no one helped him. And forest talkers and any traces of their activities are absent from survival mode, included as supply caches. That's probably just the game. I don't think that oh, and the Pleasant Valley farmstead is unoccupied. Neither Molly nor her husband remains anywhere found. The number one has a timberwolf-sized hole in the door, but noted wolf. So that seems like a different universe where Molly got murdered by the wolf. Although survival mode is intended to be a permanent experience. Oh, I forgot that if you die, that happens. I forgot that you can permanently die in this mode. Or it's at least intended to be that way. Okay. Well, I guess let's read till I can't no more, and then... Because I would like to know... Okay, that's fully read. I would like to know everything there is about cooking.
Something's making me feel tired.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get something to drink in me just in case. So at least when I wake up, I am not so bad off.
I could just lay down and have a little sleep right here. Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Condensed milk's pretty good. It like really increases both of them, so like you can easily go for either one. Okay, that would be. Yeah, I could just use this. I already don't need it anymore, so.
That's done.
Yeah, you're gonna take that and. Look at that. Ugh. Cancel that.
I'd better find some water. come in handy.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. How like the more you can see, the better you can do it. I also think it is based. I think it is based on like the mountains in the area, but like also like I'm starting to think it's also kind of based on like where you're standing. So you're standing kind of low, you can see everything.
I could use this.
Yeah, okay. There's that effect I was talking about, the well fed. It took me a long time to even get this effect in the story mode. I don't know what's the difference between like these what happens to fuel when it gets low, but like I think it's just I'm not even sure like you can get it bad. I think you just use it at some point, you'll eventually get it fine. Unless the lantern has a specific thing you get on it. So jerry cans are more efficient for space, but they stay there. So if you ever need to, you can get lantern fuel without a jerry can, but you can't really do it. I wonder if I drop this and pick up a cup. Will it? Okay. I wish you could take this and just dump it in this. thinking I could take these recycled cans and just... Yeah, eventually I could just take these recycled cans and just
Could
recycle
be
them.
good to drink.
And it sounds like there's snow showing outside. Okay, so you can make snares pretty easily, with just cured guts and reclaimed wood. I'm not sure if it has to be reclaimed wood, but I want to be sure. I might get a pair of these made soon, though. I think you can easily make them with... Yeah, you can easily make them with recycled cans. Or can you? Or do you need a hacksaw for that? Recycled can. Okay, so it's a good idea to use recycled cans instead of just straight cooking it, but... How do I get scrap metal? Crafting hooks, foraging, repairs. You can use it for a milling machine to repair a hunting rifle. Oh, this one's in the Blackrock region and the Bleak Inlet, so I gotta go down those areas. Oh, and it can only be the milling machine in both locations are initially shut off behind electronically locked doors, which can only open during an active aurora. Okay. So, both these ones are kind of a pain in the ass to mess with. I don't know which one I should go to. Okay. Where's that rifle again? I need to figure out what that is, or is it red or not? No. Hunting rifle. So I can go up to on the lake trail, and I can find a frozen corpse. Yeah, probably in this area. I would like to start getting this kind of stuff because then I can go to new sites. Maybe I'll find something over here.
Can't feel my feet.
We'll find something to look soon because it'd be nice to at least like just sneak up on a deer and like kill it. If I need to, I can hang out here, but I'm not ready to go. At least I can see though. revolver. I'm gonna leave that for now. I don't have any space. At least I don't have any. If I don't have the weapon, I'm not gonna bother taking it. At least warmer in here than it is out there, so I'll at least stay in one of the cabins for if I need to.
Could end up being useful.
Alright. I definitely need a break for a second. I need a bathroom. Okay. That should be the last break for a while, I think. I try to go hunting if I could, but I don't have any. Like, there's nothing I have that could really kill anything.
Warming up again.
I could collect rocks, but then the only thing I'd really kill is a rabbit. I could scare off a wolf with rocks, but that's pretty much it. I'm starting to wonder if the days go faster in survival mode.
I think I can use this.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, you can easily just adjust settings, like maybe like increase your fatigue, and I think like in story mode they might just give you a, you don't, the days go by way less. To me, like kind of like more realistic to them, I think, or like less realistic, more longer. Like each day is longer, so it's probably the reason like my stuff is going down way faster because it technically don't. Is there a setting for that actually? No. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't blame me. It's like if I had a revolver, or even just stress pistol, I could probably. I can definitely find a way to kill something because it seems like bleeding out. It's not like they'll eventually heal their injuries and like stop bleeding out. You'll eventually find them. At least that's what it kind of makes it look like whenever you look at the when you look at the wiki. Like you can wait for like 2 hours. I'm not sure if that's in-game time or outside game time. My guess is in-game time because you can definitely just go to Campcraft and pass the hour, but like whatever, and then just like wait for it to go away or wait for it to die in that time. Is okay? I need to check this. Is fatigue based on? When fatigue bar is empty, conditions begins to drain. Okay, so you'll eventually die. It's a practice known as hibernation. Okay, it seems like there's nothing that really happens with it.
I need to drop something.
do I have something like a kitchen down here somewhere? You know what? I'm just gonna. I'm. I got this bad habit where I will make new games if I don't like how it's going. And currently, I'm getting that feeling. Also, I want to change where I want to change where I put myself. So what I want to figure out is, should I go for the Bleak Inlet, the Coastal Highway, or some of the harder areas, just like I feel like I should get to. I don't know if I want to start in Ash Canyon. Let me see. Ash Canyon. Okay, actually, I just realized that's something you can do. So technically, you can find there's actually a map that's like kind of like a railway map that you can get. So it seems like the Pleasant Valley to the coal mine you end up going through in the coal mine you go into in chapter 3. It goes the coastal highway. So my guess is we're gonna be coastal highway then, or maybe Desolation Point might be the extra spot. I'm not really sure. Oh, I just realized where the name Great Bear comes from. Or I just kind of, you can technically kind of see it. Well, this map doesn't really show it, but like if you ever go look at the, if you ever go to the wiki, if you ever go to the wiki and you look at the map on the Great Bear thing, it almost looks like a bear's face. Like it's like a bear's trying to open his mouth, and it's like pretty uncanny. So it's a great way to do that one. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even know how this game was whenever the first stuff came out because They technically didn't have all of this stuff. Because once you get to 1.89, like everything kind of changed. I've only kind of got into this game whenever it was like 1.89 or before, and that's like the first time I played. Yeah, that was the first time I ever played on like the survival mode before. I think I tried playing it like it was. I didn't really play the. Actually, I did try playing the survival mode, but I never got past. Or not survival mode, story mode. I never got past chapter one. I think I might have gotten into chapter two, but I didn't really do much. And once I get one, and then the most recent time I got back into the game, I just read chapter one again. And I got a lot more stuff. I might just head to Pleasant Valley so I can get the Timberwolf Mountain and then go to Ash Canyon. Or I'll just go back into the game. Or let's go back and resume it. You know what? Let's just end it off here. Okay. Well, I'm heading out.